I finally had a good race this week. Now, my week was stressful. I had a lot of anxiety during the week, just in general in life, and my racing was showing it. And I was having just terrible races. Finally, I had this race. There's a good battle going on here, and toward the end, there's a questionable pass that I want you to examine. And we'll get right into it now. We are at Suzuka, and it's a track that I have learned to love. Welcome to the Kaibo. Let's get right to it. We're at Suzuka for 5 laps, sprint race. You can see there's A racers, C's, even a D in there. Kind of the end of the week dregs of humanity who just want to get in another couple of races. And I think it's a Saturday night race. Anyway, only 9 people starting this race, and I am in the Tang Porsche 911. Tang, start your morning off with a bang. Try the tasty... I can't do it. I can't do it. I respect you too much. I'm sorry. This track, like I was saying, I hated it until I loved it. Kind of like Bathurst. It's a tough track. It has some good technical corners and has some good tough driving around here. But once you kind of figure it out, it really feels good when you have a good lap. And this first lap is actually a pretty good lap. We're all being respectful, and unlike earlier in the week, right about now I'd be like, off there in the gravel, waiting to take my last place position. Got the S's here in control, almost, and the guy behind me is streaming on Twitch. No pressure there. He's an A-rated driver. He's streaming on Twitch. I'm just hoping that all of his viewers are going to see my YouTube bumper stickers and want to subscribe. So, and by the way, if you're here new for the first time, I would love if you'd hit the subscribe button. You would make my day. The YouTubers that we all watch, Tijney's going for 40,000 subscribers. Rory's going for 100 by the end of the year, 100,000, and I'm going for my first 100. So get in the first 100. You can say you knew me when. Hit that subscribe button, and turn on notifications. I won't bug you too much. Okay, we're starting to catch up here to fifth place. Gonna get in here and do start to spread out, but my buddy behind me, at Monty, our Twitch streamer, is I don't know if he's just playing with me or what, but he's gonna catch up to me in just a second here. I've got somebody out wide. We'll all move up a notch, and yep, there's not Monty right behind me, and I kind of nailed this pass through the S's. It's one of those things where you just kind of have to feel your way through, and no track guide can help you out here. You just kind of have to do it enough times till you get it. Get on the accelerator early in this last corner, and just get on the speed all the way around here, and then brake before the 50 board, or you're off into the sand. Speaking of which, at Monty goes off. That's the last we'll see of him. I checked out his stream later on Twitch, and it was good. He's actually a good driver. I don't know what happened there. Maybe he was in a new car. I know he was trying out a bunch of different cars, so maybe that's what happened. But we are in 5th place, and that's better than we started, so I'm just enjoying it. This is also Daily Race A this week, which is kind of odd, but no driver rating or... Oh, another guy off there. Yeah, I'll take 4th. No driver rating or safety rating changes this week, because I can't go through what I went through last week. So we're into lap 3 now, and right behind me is B. Miller. Would that be Barney Miller from the old TV show? So Barney's right behind me, and I will be trying to shake him for the rest of the race. We're on to lap 4 already, and this is where it gets interesting. We're making our way through the S's. And really trying to hold it together here. You know, it's that, this is the place in the track that teaches you patience. You really have to be so patient, especially this corner right here, this one. It takes forever to get around there. And then make sure you have a good angle here. I'm a little wide and I can't get on the accelerator as soon as I want to, which is not going to help my case with Miller behind me. But just don't mess this up. Don't mess this up. I can't tell you how many times I have not been successful in those corners. So moving ahead now to Spoon. That's the name of the turn. It's called Spoon because it looks like a spoon. And I'm suddenly catching up to third place. I don't know what happened, but he's having a bad lap. And I am getting close to him, just a few tenths behind him. I can't tell you how long it took me to get this corner right. So I get a little bit of speed. That was kind of sort of a slower pass there. I have Miller right on my tail, and ahead of me, third place goes off. I need to go around him. I'm going to go to the outside, make it happen. And Barney Miller comes with me. And now I have a podium position. And I am not as cool and calculating as I have been in other races where I'm on the last lap trying to hold a position. I actually was pretty dang nervous here, and this pass through the S's was really not very good. I just couldn't get my line here. A little wide through there. I could have hit it. I really go wide here. Try to slow down. Yeah, and he just needs to get by me. I know he's frustrated with me. So get on the accelerator, and I do get on the accelerator there early enough to put a little space there. I can still not breathe easy. Don't mess it up. Oh, good. And we head down to the hairpin, and I got to get this right. He's right there with me. He really does catch up with me here. Tries to go around the outside. It's not going to happen, but he does get a little more speed and better exit from that corner. And you know, he just can't go around the outside here. Just too far away to go. And I'm going to be as defensive as I can. Heading into Spoon once again. Really got to get on that. And here's where it goes bad. I go a little wide. A little bumpy bump. And was that an okay pass? What about that little bumpy bump? Let's look at it again in slow motion from his point of view. He gets in there. I open up the door for him and just does a little tap. I hate the phrase rubbin' is racing, but in this case I think it is. And after examining this a number of times, I really just decided there was no ill intent on his part. It was just a racing incident, and if I didn't want him to pass me, I wouldn't have sent him a hand-dressed, embossed invitation for P3. And sometimes it doesn't work out the way you want it, and you end up with a P4. A rough week ends with a fun race, even though it didn't end the way I wanted it to, but what can you do? Thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. We have some videos here that YouTube would like. YouTube knows you, and they think you would love this video. So go ahead and click on it. Oh, but subscribe first. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great week.